Hello y'all on YouTube, this is Rob, the Rob's Nerdy Knives. Today, we have a very, very special unboxing. Something I've waited for a long time, coming international. I'm really excited about this. So yeah, let's get into this. All right, today I'm opening up my knife with my cedar. This is the Rob Johnson's design with that step milled process. Love this knife. Action is beautiful on this thing. So let's get into this guy here. I want to make sure I don't damage anything. So, oh yes, I know what this is. I know what this is. Ooh, wait, what is this? Ooh, we got candies. We have Latvian candies, pure truffle. Wow, that's cool. All right, I'll put those to the side. Maybe see if my wife would like to try one. Ooh, chocolate truffles. Wow, that's cool. Very much from Latvia. Thank you so much. Oh, here we are. I love his cases. My cedar came in one of these cases, so beautiful, beautiful. Whew. All right, here we go. Are you guys ready? This is going to be exciting. All right, here we go. Okay, first of all, this goes with this one. It's supposed to help me adjust something that I needed to, so we'll put that together next. But here we are. Wait, hold on. Just look at that. Would you look at that? I love this milling pattern. That is gorgeous. Love the cases. Love the wooden cases. That natural wood. Oh, here we go. Cypress V3, number 136. Damas steel RW. What? I don't think I ordered that. Radial satin raw. Wow. Maybe just RWL34. Maybe that's what he means. That seems to, maybe it's a company Damas steel. Ah, I got you. I always think Damas steel as the brand of steel. I got you. Okay. Rob Johnson's. Nicholas, he makes some incredible stuff. So here we go. This is the Cypress. All right. Smaller version of the other one that I have here. So let's compare. It's definitely a little bit smaller. I liked it plain Jane. Just, standard. But look at the milling everywhere. Look at the fine detailed milling here. Look at all that around there. Beautifully centered. It's got a front flipper there. Now, it has a thumb stud on one side. Oh, look at that. It's even got the little milling, the three trees. Do you see that? That's crazy. I love this. Incredible pivot. That is really crazy. Captive pivot. Looks like a T8. T8 there. Hidden hardware there. Back spacer back over here. Look at that. Beautiful. Now, you know what this reminds me of? We're talking. So here is my Model T from Hog House, right? They're from Finland. I saw these guys had their booths next to one another. So, and I love this very much plain Jane. But to me, what this does, it highlights all the intricacies of the knife. And I think that's what this does here. All right, so look at this. Wow. All right, so we're chamfered all the way around. There's the thumb stud, beautiful. We've got a top flipper with jimping. Yeah, okay. All right, so what I'm going to do first is the thumb stud. So here we go. Oh my gosh, look at that. And that is step milled, but so fine. Hold on. Sorry, I'm taking a look here. Wow. All right, locks in. No blade play. No pivot lash. Nice clickety detent. Let's do it again. Let's see what's the action like. Okay, let's see, where's the detent? You clear the detent when? Right here. Okay. Do the top flip here. Wow, this is so light. This almost feels like aluminum, I gotta tell you. It almost feels like aluminum. He has done so much weight relief. Now, if it didn't tell me, scale satin raw. I'm assuming it's titanium, right? But it just says satin. Normally it would say titanium because my other box said titanium. So I got to double check with him on that. But I assume it's titanium. Feels really light though. It almost, I gotta tell you, it almost feels like aluminum. But it can't be. It can't be aluminum. You can't make a lock bar with aluminum. That would be ridiculous. But hold on. All right, let's do the top flip here. Oh, wow. All right, so you got to see this. Can we get in there? Look at the weight relief and even the milling pattern on the inside. Cypress 136, look at that. Wow. There's the steel bar insert for the over travel stop. Man, that is so much weight relief, but the milling on the inside is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. All right, so we got to zoom in. You got to see this. All right, so here we go. Now look at this blade right here. That is a milling, step milled right here. All right, so I don't know if it's stone washed. What do we got going on here? Yeah, so this is like a stone washed, a polished stone wash. That's what I'm getting right here, because that's a stone washed. And then we've got the milling over here. Let's feel that edge. Oh, that's crazy sharp. So RWL34, but look at that beautiful polished stone wash. I love that. Did Hoghouse do that? No, there's a little more satin. I have another knife that does. Oh, it's my Sonora. They do that. All right, so look at that. All right, so there's the pivot. Look at that beautiful pivot. The detail on that pivot is just ridiculous. And then we've got scales right here. Wow, that's really, really crazy. Look at that. So let's look at the back here. Milled. Hidden hardware. Wow. And here's the back pivot right there. You can see that. And here's the thumb stud. So let's see. How far do I clear before I'm past? I think I might need to put some oil on here. Oh, it has no oil. Oops. Let's do that again. Here we go. Wow, buttery smooth. Sorry, I'm just really, really checking this out. So here we go. And here we are locked in. What are we at? You see that? It's about 50%, 45, 50%, maybe? Somewhere around there. Let's see, get that zoomed in. Okay. Got a little sharpening choil. So I've got big, let me zoom out here. I've got large hands with big meaty fingers. Definitely have extra room for extra large hands with big meaty fingers. So that's for sure, right? It's chamfered all the way around. Nice cutaway right here, relief. Beautifully polished. Look at that right there. Wow. Okay. This is very raw. I feel like it didn't even go in the tumbler. It's just straight off the milling. I mean, you can feel some of the edginess on here, like it came right off the CNC, like right here. It's like you know, there's none of those little buffings sometimes that you sometimes happen. I asked for no anodization, so I don't know if that also, you know, when I asked Matt, he does the custom scales for the Spydercos and the Benchmades, his raw titanium are, I mean, there's no stone wash, there's no finishing, there's no buffing. It's just plain right out titanium. And this reminds me of that. And which I like, I do, because it allowed me to do some other stuff with it. This could be obviously very much anodized, because this is just like a blank palette, if you will. But he also does anodization. All right, so let's see here. How's the clip? All right. Did he have a little flat spot underneath there? I can't tell. Yep, flat spot underneath there. Flexible, very nice. Wow, okay, hold on. The milling in here is even crazy. Wow. That is insane. Wow. Okay. That star pattern, the detail in there, the fine, I mean, level that you get down to, it's really cool. I'm still blown away how light this thing is. Okay, we got to measure this. I'm sorry. I'm going to get my scale out. This is just, feels next level light. Honestly, if I didn't know this was titanium, I would honestly think it's aluminum. 2.7 ounces. And then this one's like 3.5 or 4? 3.1. I mean, it's still really light. It also has incredible milling on the inside as well. But this definitely feels much heavier than this. The milling he's done in here is just next level stuff. Hidden right there as well. Now, they have that lock bar there. Some people say it's more stable if you have it on the outside. I don't know. I don't know, but I like it. All right, is there a ramp on here? All right, let's put this away. Turn it off. Is there a ramp on where the detent ball goes? Let's see. So it'd be right there. Where'd my flashlight go? Here we are. Yeah, there's a ramp. There's absolutely a ramp there. Looks like it has skiffs inside, which is what he uses. You got to clear it right there. All right, so I need to get my, where's my stuff? Oh, here we go. I'm gonna get my oil. I'm gonna put a little oil on there. Don't know if I need to get my Dremel out and use a little flitz to kind of polish off some of the, definitely, I mean, this is raw. If you ask for it raw, you get it raw. I mean, this is what I asked for, right? I had no idea that this is as raw as you can get, right? That's really cool. So what I want to do is I want to put a little oil inside here first. Now this comes out pretty fast, so. I don't know if he uses oil or not. Some people don't. Some people are very much opposed to it, which is fine. I get it. All right, so I want to get just a little bit on the detent ball right here. So that's a really, really high detent ball. It's right there. You are like, once you get on the lock bar, you're on. That ball is starting to get into the track. Interesting. This is the lightest scales I think I've ever handled on a knife. It blows me away. It's very flexible, which I like about titanium. That is always nice, but it's so well polished. It is just incredible. I mean, okay. Can I do the one finger? I can. Do you know how stiff this lock bar is if it was going to loosen up? All right, so what I need to do is clear here, come down here. So once I get to about right there, am I clear so I can drop? I am. The lock bar is a little stiff, not much. But for a top flipper, I always like it to have just a perfect kind of tuning where that is really nice and then it just kind of drops a little bit. So I almost want, okay, so here's the thing. I'm sorry, well, maybe we'll tune it. I really just want to take it apart and look at the inside because the milling that I'm seeing is just insane. It's just insane. You can see the stone washed here, right? And this milling pattern, this is much more detailed than this right here. This has sort of a blast. I don't know if this is what they call their Zircoblast or whatever. Maybe that's what that is. And this is raw without any Zircoblast at all. So that's the difference. No idea, right? I had no idea this is like absolutely in the raw, but it's so cool. All right, locks in place, really nice. Let's see, can we do a slow roll? We absolutely can. Locks in place. All right, there we go. Now it's starting to kind of break in a little bit. Wow. It is so light. Wow. Dead nut centered, almost fully concealed. It's very much a gentlemanly carry. Yeah. Very, very much nice. So you can see the milling right here as well. That's really cool. Wow. Milling is so fine right there. That's incredible. Yeah, I'm at a loss for words. I'll be honest with you. I'm really at a loss for words. This is rather incredible. So nice thick edge, definitely super sharp. I feel like, let me put this away. Okay, there you are. Trying to get the cat for this. Wow. Yeah, this is pretty phenomenal. Okay, I asked for plain raw titanium. This is as raw as you can get. You see every little detail in it. What I might do, because you know this looks like a little stone wash would be nice, I might use a little flitz just to kind of go with the pattern, because I see a little, you know, the burr marks from the drill that typically is filed out with a stone with a you know, with this buffed out sometimes. And this is as raw as you can get. The reason why I say that is it feels like the lock bar might be just a slight little stiff for a top flipper. I mean, it's not bad. Don't get me wrong. It's not bad, but it doesn't have that control drop shut. And we're already going to be taking the cedar apart so we can put that new lock bar in there and check that out. All right, so maybe we'll do that. Wow, it is small, very, very concealed in the hand. So when I got the Hog House, I had to pay a tariff or something from the EU. Wonder if I'm going to get a bill for this one because it's from Latvia. I don't know if they fall into that. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, we're starting to break in a little bit here. When I first got it, it was really stiff, but I did put some oil in. Wow. I'm still processing the whole knife. It is the lightest knife I think I've ever handled. And I love the details on here. It fits very comfortably. And I really thought this would bother me with one thumb studs, but here's the thing. It's not, because, ooh, let me see. Let me see. Hold on. I can front flip it, no problem. I wonder, can we? We can. Let's see, we just got to get a good, yeah, there you go. See if I can do that. I have to come back fast enough. There we go. It's a little challenging, but it can be done. Some side works nicely. It can't come through all the way because you see that it would bump into something there. It fits on this side, but it doesn't fit on the other. I don't think there's enough room over there to grab anything, is there? Is there enough room? Can I get under there? No, I can't. So it's either the thumb stud or it's the top flipper. That's it. Yeah. Wow. Whew. Whew. Very cool. All right, so this is the Rob Johnson's. It is Cypress version 3, number 136, Damasteel RWL34, which means Damasteel is a company that makes RWL34, and they also make the Damasteel Damascus stuff. All right, and that's typically what we in America refer to as Damasteel, even though that's the company name. And it's stone washed, so that's the blade, and that's the stone wash you see right there. The scale pattern is radial, right? The scale finish is raw, absolutely raw. The scale pivot is metal, so that's all raw as well. Hardware is metal. So no anodization of any kind on this knife, which a lot of people sometimes do. And I went for nothing. I went for plain Jane. We'll see if I regret that and wished I had gotten more, but I mean, I like it. It's just so funny because it's so light. You saw that. It was less than 3 ounces. Almost just 2 ounces. I think it was 2.1 ounces, if I remember. But so incredibly light. It kind of baffles the mind. And if I didn't already own something from Rob Johnson's, I'd almost think this was a cheap aluminum one. But here's the thing. It's the weight. That's the only thing I think about it. Everything else, when I handle it and I feel it and I deploy it, I close it, tells me this is not cheap. This is not cheap. This is definitely Grail custom territory right here. So you can get these a lot fancier, obviously, but this is what I went for. Yeah. All right. Very cool. Whew. That is a bit overwhelming. All right. Put the box over there. Hey, let me know what you think about this here. Let's do a little zoom in here so you can get a nice little picture of that. What do you think of there? I like that little stripe coming across too. That's kind of neat. That's a little depth and texture to it. And we look at the back here. What do y'all think of that? I think that's nice. So when people do images like this, it makes the blade look really small, but when you do it like this, it feels more proportionate. When I close it, the back spacer does stick out a little bit, but it is fully concealed, right? So, I mean, we do have, I'm going to guess, about 1/4 of an inch of space that's not fully utilized. So some people might complain on handle to blade ratio. I think it's pretty close, and I think it's pretty nice. We'll do measurements when we do the full review, but I am still processing and wrapping my hands around this, wrapping my head around it. It's, ow. Okay. All right, there we go. Now it's breaking in quite a bit. That's much better. That's what I was looking for. All right. All right, you have to let me know what you think, your thoughts, your ideas about this. If you have one, let me know what you think about yours. Mine's the Uber plain Jane one, but I like it. I like what I'm seeing, so I kind of dig it. I'd love to hear your thoughts, your ideas, you know, your experience with this knife. If you found this content fun, interesting, worthwhile, or informative, would you please consider hitting the like button down below? If you already hit that like button, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button. Subscribing and liking the channel really, really helps me out. It allows me to produce more content, do more things, ultimately do more things for you guys. So thank you. Yeah, being part of the channel, being part of everything, I really, really appreciate that. And I'm humbled. I really am. Yeah, so big shout out and thank you to all the channel members out there. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you. You encourage me when I feel like not going. I do this part-time, I'm not full-time. So you guys are like my workout buddies, so thank you. Secondly, I also try to make sure I have a really nice giveaway for you members. I do try to do a budget banger giveaway every week, but for the members, I try to make sure it's definitely a knife, if not a high-end knife, right? So I try to hit the range between $100, $150, $300. So I usually go for $200 to $300 for you guys. So that is always my goal for the once-a-month members giveaway. And if you thought, hey, that sounds interesting, I'd like to become a member, hey, check out the link down below. There's a link to in my description for 3 different tiers. Would love to have you. Don't ever feel obligated. Do it if you want to, but would love to have you. Would be very grateful. If you're a brand new channel member, that falls into this little group here. So basically, anybody who's currently a member, never gotten a channel sticker, never asked for one, you fall into this group. So brand new channel members, members who've been members all along and never asked for a sticker, maybe people who are channel members and then came back and became a channel member again, and you never asked for a sticker, email me with your name and address. I'd love to mail you a little channel sticker, a little thank you. Just appreciate you. So just know that. Yeah, that's what I try to do. Also, finally, you know, if you haven't already, check me out over on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Again, that's on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and a great week. Bye.